YouTube, what up? Welcome to another edition of Wrestling with Watts, and I'm Watts. A lot has happened over the last week. Within WWE, TNA, AEW, but I do want to touch on a couple things. Pause. Because, the Hardy Boys are the NXT champions, or the NXT Tag Team champions, I'm sorry. If you was to tell me about 2 years ago that the Hardy Boys would be the NXT Tag Team champions, I'd probably look at you and laugh. But we in some crazy times, like the WWE working with TNA. Like, this is something that in 2010 I would have always wanted. But let's talk about the real meat and potatoes. Seth Rollins got backdoored by Braun Breaker, Paul Heyman, and Bronson Reed on this past Monday Night Raw, which also leads me to believe that Brock Lesnar might be behind this entire thing. We're about to get a Brock Lesnar led stable in 2025, and rumor has it that Austin Theory might be the one to actually be, I guess, the fourth member of the entire stable, or the fourth active wrestler of the entire stable, which would be very interesting because there's a lot of unanswered questions. Because if Brock Lesnar is leading the stable, Braun Breaker going after the World Heavyweight Championship, would that totally make sense? Because more than likely, if this is a Brock Lesnar led stable, wouldn't Brock Lesnar be going for the World Heavyweight Championship? And then, where does that leave Bronson Reed, who just now pinned the tribal chief Roman Reigns? He didn't pin him clean, obviously, but he still pinned Roman Reigns. The first person in which to pin Roman Reigns in a while, actually, in a very long time. I think the last person to actually pin Roman Reigns was like Cody Rhodes or Solo Sikoa, one of them guys. In a singles match, it was Cody Rhodes. In the tag team match, I think it was Solo. So that's going to be interesting. Now, they're saying that this was actually brought up to speed and it's fast-tracked because Seth Rollins got injured and he might have tore his rotator cuff. Now, I don't know whether or not that's actually true. But if he tore his rotator cuff, he's probably going to be out of action for like 4 to 6 months at most, or at the very least. So there's a lot of room to replace him with somebody. I don't think that they would take a risk and put the world title on Braun Breaker just like that. I feel like the safe choice would probably be CM Punk. Who knows? There's so many ways that they can go with this storyline. They could further the Jey Uso fake tribal chief storyline and put the title back on Jey Uso. They could do that. They could give it to CM Punk. But giving it to CM Punk now would kind of defeat the purpose, but it's the safer choice because you got a lot of feuds you can go with. CM Punk versus Jey Uso, CM Punk versus LA Knight, CM Punk versus Brock Lesnar, CM Punk versus Braun Breaker or Bronson Reed. Like, you can go a plethora of ways with this. And then on top of that, the way it transpired, nobody knew it was going to happen. Like, Paul Heyman, he didn't think that was going to happen. Bronson Reed, but they all just kind of followed suit and said, fuck it. Fuck it, why not? So I do feel like down the line, maybe not now, but down the line, Bronson Reed is probably going to feel like, damn, like I pinned Roman Reigns. Big dog, I should be getting mine. So it could be some turmoil within that. Brock Lesnar and Braun Breaker. It seems like that would probably be the end goal if we're getting a Brock Lesnar led stable with Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker. So there's a lot of ways that they could go about this. This is one of those storylines that you truly can't fuck up, but WWE can find a way to fuck this up. So there's that. Who the hell knows? Like, there's a lot of ways and there's a lot of avenues that they can go with this. And as much as Monday Night Raw hasn't been great because we got tag team champions that hasn't defended their championship since like July. We're in October now. We're actually in the middle of October. There's a lot of holes in the booking. We talk about John Cena. We talk about so many things, but there's also so many things to possibly look forward to in wrestling as well. Like, I'm definitely looking forward to the possibility of a War Games match we'll see, man. But overall, I'm excited. I hope you guys are excited. There's not much to get excited about, but we shall see. Ladies and gentlemen, if you like what you hear, like and subscribe. I totally appreciate all of y'all for everything and just tapping in with me. It's been a funny couple of months for me. I'm not even gonna lie, my personal life. But we making it happen. We still putting out content. Maybe not as consistent as I'd like to, but I'm still putting out content, ladies and gentlemen. But yo, I am out. Peace.